Hi everyone, 5 minutes with me, Stuart Wilkin. Yeah, so I grew up in England and I started playing at Southampton's academy there in my youth career, and then I went over to America and studied there and also continued my football career there. And then after that, that's when I was contacted by JDT, and my first club professionally was JDT, and that's when I made the move from America to start my career in Malaysia professionally. And first of all, I was with JDT2, and then after that I had a loan period with Sabah, and after the loan I continued playing for Sabah, and that's where we are now. Actually, like in my youth and before I came to Malaysia, even with JDT2, I was more of an attacking player. I played like on the wing, like number 7 or number 11 and more number 10. But as I came into Sabah, that's when Datuk Ong Kim Sui, he put me in like a box-to-box number 8 role. And that was actually my first time playing in more of a box-to-box or defensive like midfielder position. So it took time to get used to, but I mean, I'm still playing that position now and doing well at that. So yeah, I guess yeah, I can play a few different roles.
So you'll try any different roles?
I'll try, yeah, I guess I'll stick to midfield or maybe a wide area if the game suits it, but I think striker and anywhere in the back 4 or 5 is not really me. Oh, it's tough. There's so many good players. And I'm friends with so many of them, so it makes it so hard. Maybe, well, someone I say that I hate playing against and I respect massively is Brendan Gann. I think he's proven over so many years, his career, what he's done for club and country is just someone I respect and look up to a lot. And he's the worst person to play against. I can never get around him. Locally, Brendan would be my idol. I mean, growing up, my overall football idols. Yeah, I mean, there was times growing up in England where fans and different people would reach out to me because they knew I had Malaysian heritage. And I would always come back to Malaysia during the school holidays every few years with my mum to visit family. So I definitely didn't imagine when I was in Southampton's academy that one day I'd be playing for Malaysian national team, but as I got older and more talk about coming to Malaysia came, I think that dream was definitely alive, maybe later in my teens. I don't know, I'd like to think I'd still be in football because I love football so much, but outside of football, maybe real estate. Yeah, maybe.
That's good.
Yeah.
After retiring,
I don't know.
imagine any one or two jobs?
I guess, yeah, I'll go with real estate. I feel like that's something that is cool. Real estate or marketing. I have a marketing degree from when I studied in America, so maybe I'll use that one day. Yeah, you know, it was difficult when I get to 18 playing for a Premier League academy in England. It's not easy to make that next step into like the first team. So I decided to go a route where it was like less known at the time, but more known now, where you go to America and play at a high level of football, and also you can get a bachelor's degree too. So I decided to go there, have scholarship, so I got my education paid for and still played football at a high level. So it was like still being in an academy.
So you finished already?
Yeah, I already got my degree back in 2019. Yeah, I mean, it was all quite new to me because I'd never played in the Super League before, but I did my research on Sabah and I knew that in recent history they hadn't been maybe as successful as they were in the 90s. So definitely I was a bit skeptical about coming because I wanted to be near the top of the table, pushing top 5, but I mean, Datuk Ong met with me. It was the first time I met him. He told me about the project and the type of players that he was going to bring with him. And yeah, ever since he stepped foot here, he's done amazing for the club. Even in terms of facilities, he's built us like a good training centre, a good environment there. And he's brought in great players and really pushed the level of Sabah these past 3 years. So what he's done is something better than we ever thought. Yeah, so my grandmother is still in Bentong, and one of my mum's brothers lives there, and a few aunties that they all kind of look after each other there. But most of that side of the family is in KL, so she's one of 8 siblings. So I've got lots of cousins, aunties, uncles, mostly based in KL. So when we come for away games, it's a good time to catch up.
When was the last time you were to
Bentong, the last time was last year around this time, around Christmas time, to see my grandmother. Yeah, I think Sabah fans are some of the best fans in the country. They're extremely encouraging. No matter win, lose, draw, they're always there, smile on their face, tell you well done for putting in your effort. So I think they're definitely so good in that sense. Sometimes you see some of the fans after the games, they've got little gifts, like after the last game. One girl, small girl, had like a Christmas card for me and then some like lollipops. So yeah, it's definitely special playing for the Sabah fans, and we want to do our best for them and to make them proud. It's tough because I've been with all of them so long, but I think definitely the group of us, like myself, Don, Darren and Dan, we travel together, we for national team and for club, so it's just that natural, spending so much time together, you get close to people. And also, yeah, I'd say there's definitely that group, but so many of us are close in this team. A lot of us have been together 2-3 years, so it's a tight bond.